So what happens is there will be one purchase order by between the vendor and the main customer, and there will be other purchase order between the B2B. That means this particular business who is sending a purchase order to some manufacturer, they also receive a purchase order from the local party. So what happens? This manufacturer will go to directly will reach your end customer, but they both don't have any POs between them, isn't it? They don't have anything. So remotely this particular company, whoever is who is authorized for the entire region, will be doing that, right? So heard about electronic billing? Electronic billing?
You mean online buying?
Yeah, we generally call it as EBPP, electronic bill presentation and payment. So generally what happens is in many of the regular businesses, so you have to understand that you will always have many of the online billing aspects these days, because you don't have a bill in front of you or a machine, but what you do is you go to a online business process, that means go to an internet and give all the details, and you will have an electronic invoice. So you heard about such kind of things? So, and billing in varieties are there in this billing. So for telecom, the billing process is different. For medical, the billing process is different. For manufacturing, the billing process is different. Heard about it? Different billings. Just try to have a case study on the billing aspects, so you'll usually understand what kind of billings generally are, why the billing differ from each industry. Why I'm trying to discuss these things is because you should know how these businesses run, right? So yeah, coming to the SAP's discussion, so you can see here billing supports the following. One is invoice for deliveries, the other one is service. So what is the difference between invoicing and services? Any idea? Any idea between billing and deliveries and invoices, services? What is the difference between them?
There is no delivery in the services.
It's intangible. There is no delivery, there is no transportation, there is no shipping.
Yeah.
It is again time driven actually. Within 24 hours, within 2 hours, within 5 hours, and it will have service will have much more clauses than general sales deliveries. So service can be done by third parties.
But why anybody takes SAP? Ravi, why is SAP needed in such case then for services?
See, services require a lot of spare parts. You take company like Asia, who manufacture cranes. For one service appointment, it may cost them around 75,000 to 1 lakh in Indian cash. I'm talking about. So in this, lot of spares are involved, oils are involved. These all will come from ERP again.
And I hear something resource related billing also in SAP.
That is CRM actually.
Oh, that's CRM.
Resource related billing will be handled by CRM.
Okay.
Yes, you can also do it in SD, but creating resource as one of the material type,
Okay.
and you prepare a cost for this resource in your pricing procedure,
But
and it
most
works
of the
like a
time,
material only.
yeah, simple application, why they go for SAP like costly software?
They don't go. That's what it is.
They
That's the
will,
reason. See, SAP is not used by any company which is having 100 to 200 employees.
yeah,
That is the thumb rule actually.
yeah, okay,
If they use SAP has something called Business One, All in One. They have lower
hmm,
cost tools.
okay,
So SAP has, in Indian cash, with 5 lakhs also you can implement SAP Business One.
hmm,
But yeah, it's not compatible like your R3. R3 is much huge and it has a lot of data management, workflow, that kind of automation. You can see, you can run your company. That means the investors, the top management can sleep happily because 99% of your strategies are exactly running actually. Neither the deliveries can be late, neither the production can be late, neither the raw material procurement can be late because everything is controlled by SAP. No manual shouting on each other. That's what ERP is all about. From entire the business life cycle of the enterprise is controlled. If you want, then yes, then that's SAP. The normal product, if you're buying, they say that they will ask everything. Okay, sir, you want to control the demand based products report? Yeah, we will prepare it, sir. Give us 5 days. Give us 10 days. So every time you have to. There are no predetermined processes in other ERPs, but in SAP, you want such report? Give us 8 hours. Give us 6 hours. Or sometimes, yeah, we already have it in the standard. Basic functionalities are always ready with advanced features in SAP. So that's why SAP would, a company which is growing, who cannot see. Why? I'll tell you, a small company of 200, 300 people, why should they require SAP? If you want your cost of the product to be reduced, today you're manufacturing your mobile phone locally with all the local brands, and you are manufacturing this mobile for maybe the manufacturing cost is 800 rupees, Indian rupees. So if you want to reduce it to 350 or 400, so which company doesn't want to reduce the manufacturing cost and reduce the MRP? Every company, isn't it? Veera?
yeah, Ravi, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
got it.
So, so when you're reducing, when you want to reduce, Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, yeah, good.
Yeah. So the power cut is really, so I connected from a mobile, right? Yeah. So can you see the screen? So you guys are seeing my screen?
Can see. Yeah.
So do remember, so when it comes to why they have to go for bigger ERP, if I want to reduce the cost, I will import certain products of my mobile from Taiwan, some from China, some from Thailand. So we will together build a product. So if you want to do such kind of things, you know, you're not manufacturing, you're buying it from a third party. If you manufacture a certain product, it will cost you n rupees, and if you import it, it may be n minus 5. So these days, this kind of things are happening every part of the globe. So when you have to talk to suppliers and you want to compete with multiple suppliers and get the best product and quality base, and then you have to have ERP, because you, based on the demand, you also have to order. You cannot order as you like, isn't it? That is the challenge in the companies. If your inventory is not rightly managed, then whatever best sales and billing and whatever software you have, you are going to fail, right? So that's the reason in smaller companies, if they want to reduce the total cost and have a collective supply chain, then they will go for ERP, because it is not directly calculating the cost of implementation. It is the investment for the company's business process and the cost of operations, cost of production, cost of financial implications to be reduced. They have to go. Even a small company, they should go for SAP. It is like an investment for your company, like for your buildings, for your machinery. So you are doing all these things. Then why don't you do it for a process? You buy the process from SAP. It will take care. That's how it is seen. Even a small company, why they should buy. It's all in all product. So when there are so many phones available for $50 to $100, why somebody has to buy a phone with $1,000? It's definitely the kind of features what it gives, or connectivity what it gives, it pays you back. So that's how things are. So even SAP is also the same kind of, it's like why people are going for smartphones when normal phones are available, because everything is on your fingertips. So whatever you want, you can go live, you can go on mobile, you can go on laptops, you can remotely give a connection for one day. People, we can allow people to see only that data what we intend to see. That security is there in SAP, isn't it? And other security, other advantage of buying SAP is we can run on Unix, Linux, Windows, Sun Solaris. Other products you cannot run on multiple platforms. They are restricted. Some billing platform will come with only Unix, some comes only with Windows. So if you say that I cannot allow you the others, then obviously we cannot restrict every user to have Unix or every user to have Windows, isn't it? So if you want to have this kind of varied platforms, then SAP. So there are many things, the advantages what we talk about SAP, why these people are doing so good, because of the other major advantage of SAP is because of their research backend, which is supported to all the user population, because the clients are so happy with their responses. That they're pretty good. You know, Germans, when they do something, yes, they do it with dedication. And whenever, suppose in billing you are having some invoicing related issues, it is showing you an ABAP error. You just paste that error in the SAP service.sap marketplace. It will tell you a solution. Go and apply this. This is a problem which we have faced with uh, we faced in the standard coding. Can you please go and change it? So those are the features. If you can see this here, the billing serves as that means it will copy all this sales and delivery, uh, and billing can be two types. One is reference to sales orders, the reference to deliveries, and without reference, the other part, like we can say, without reference also we can bill. In what cases we should allow people to do without reference? Any examples you can quote? You can say this: GL accounts will normally be updated automatically, because where did we see the GL accounts earlier? How does GL accounts come into our picture right now? From where the billing document
Revenue
will get the GL account? Can you tell me all the implications from the date we started, from the business partner till the billing, from where the GL master will get a link?
will be chart of accounts, document pricing procedure.
And in condition types, you have this accounts.
Yeah, KOF file, KOF.
You want the ERL, ERS, whether it is a
Yeah,
deduction or these kind of things are also there, right?
yeah,
You know that ERL, ERS and all this stuff?
yeah. Posting keys. Okay.
Yes. That posting key and the GL account number is also there with the bill to party
Yeah.
and payer. And the other things, what is the other, any other implication? There is something called account determination in basic functions.
Revenue account.
Revenue account determination. So that from there it comes. Right. So these are the kind of questions they'll be asking in the interviews. Okay. So you have to be prepared for. So during the process, the RT system carries out the debit posting on receivables. And do you know some of the standard jail accounts what we have in the IDS?
140,000.
In the interview, they are going to ask, can you tell me some of the sample? Uh, because at least you should say that it's a 6-digit one,
Yeah.
right? So to just test somebody has a implementation knowledge or not, they may test it, right? So definitely remember, again, it passes on the payments. The invoice is again posted to the financial accounting to know whether uh, your ledger is perfectly managed or not, and your controlling of the chart of accounts is very important, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this we have already discussed how it goes to billing due list. Okay, we'll see like what is this billing due list and all this stuff. So if you can see this, what is the difference between the delivery 1, 2 and 3? Remember, the billing date and the destination country are related because you also have to know to which country it is going, isn't it? The currency. That's the reason destination country is very important. You can take this diagram. It's one of the important diagrams you have to remember. Creating a billing document. How do we filter that? F2 is the billing document type. You know about billing document types, F1, F2. For consignment, it is a separate billing. For debit memo, it is a separate billing type. For credit memo, it is a separate billing type. So are
Ravi,
you
the
taking this?
process of generating bills,
Yeah,
Ravi,
yeah.
the process of generating bills in SAP is slow, right, compared to what we see in the retail stores and all.
See, the process of billing, when you talk about end products, suppose you don't compare any process what we do with it is not a B2C product at all.
Oh,
At a retail outlet, what you're seeing is about a single product buyers, actually. They are consumers.
mhm.
That's a consumer billing. Suppose if you go
Yeah.
to a retail outlets, uh, the main operations room, there the head of the store will be running SAP. Getting my point?
No, Ravi.
See, individual televisions what you buy, SAP SD is not meant for any independent sales. It,
Okay.
it is meant to see a person who is billing at the counter, he doesn't need to update the stock inventory. His job is
Right.
to bill that and bill date, give his license number. It is a retail sales. He doesn't come into any of the distribution process at all. He's not worried about it. What is there in the store? Definitely he will check there is a stock report for him. That stock
Right.
report comes onto into the website itself, into the company's website. There he sees but he will not have SAP access. If I give all the retail outlet, one outlet will have 15 billing counters, 15 SAP
Mhm.
users will become very costly, and it makes a redundant process.
Okay.
So what they do is, all this independent billing sales process, the retail sales is completely excluded. Actually, we don't, because they are multi brands.
Oh,
At a retail store, are you selling your own brands?
no.
Then why do you use SAP there?
Trading goods?
Only trading goods. See, trading is not, retail sales is not trading.
Okay.
Retail sales is a consumer sales.
Okay.
FMCG is not a trading process at all.
Okay.
So see, basically this consumer durable, consumer electronics, or whatever your the basic things when we talk about the retail, these are the big two pictures, isn't it? They are the top two
Yeah.
pictures in the retail,
Okay.
which we see in day-to-day life.
Okay.
Right. So what happens there is, so when you buy a television, there is an invoice process, and the he will be doing the sales process, because this store would have already procured some 10 products for them. Actually, they have reserved the stock. Without, see, sometimes they only reserve the stock. Many times you remember when you buy large products like washing machines or microwaves or televisions, they will ask you a 24 hours billing delivery time. Did you observe that? Anytime? Vira.
Right.
Bigger
Yes.
products, bigger products are not available on the spot.
Correct.
Small products like mobile phones and all, yes, there is no 24 hours delivery there. On the spot, you will pick it. But bigger products, they will come from a centralized warehouse. Furnitures. So this centralized warehouse will have the SAP,
Oh,
because your stock is, they will book an outward movement. They will not record your sales in your store. They don't need to.
okay.
So SAP is implemented for the intention of the supply chain process till my stocks move from my depots. That's it. I don't track my end sales.
Okay.
Right? So SAP is for that CRM. You have to implement CRM or IS retail.
Okay.
Right? IS retail is the exact product for the retail sector segment, and CRM is the exact for the exact product for the telecom segments, for the service segments.
Okay.
Right? So those products are completely different. And in fact, I'll tell you the simplest solution for that. So we can develop certain Java-based or .NET-based. Basically, Java is the best suitable one. Develop certain applications on a uh, on a Java platform. Not don't develop on the BSP platform. You know BSP, SAP's uh, uh, web language. BSP, Business Server Pages. Heard about it?
No.
So this is one of the web language. So what they will do is they will develop a Java software which runs on a laptop, which runs on a mobile phone, where the billing can be done. It will be connected to your central database. You know that you can connect SAP from your mobile phone. How you are connecting from your laptop, you can connect from your mobile phone. There are some mobile CRM applications. If you can see, any of these retail segments are nothing but we will give them a billing software which will do an independent billing, and it if you want you can synchronize back to the ERP. Suppose in a case I'm talking about external sales, right? What if you have your own exclusive store like an iStore? We also have to discuss that billing as well. So iStore requires, because retail sales is also done by them. So they will create a web application in which you will have an invoice created through an electronic process. Every billing machine is not an electronic one. Though you have a electronic product with you, it's not on the e-commerce. E-commerce bill is different than your physical bill with a machine. Okay, that's traditional billing engines are there even before ERP also, isn't it? So have you taken this diagram?
We got it.
So billing is a subject like which will relate to finance, it will relate to retail, relate to CRM. So it's a vast subject when you talk about the other. So remember, Viral, like see, don't ever uh, tell your mind to anytime work on the B2C process. SAP ERP or SD module is not for the B2C.
Okay.
You this is the thumb rule. You just remember this.
Okay. Okay.
B2C products are externally done. They should not disturb the ERP. ERP is still the distribution is over. That's why this module's name is sales and distribution. And
Yes.
this sales is not end sales. It is only the factory sale, the sale to distributor, sale to retailers.
Okay.
If in that case, what happens now? A company like Hindustan Lever Limited should have some 2 lakh users, isn't it? You assume about Walmart.
Yeah.
So that means entire country's license together what company has to buy.
One company.
So
So
obviously,
what is business one, Ravi? Business one can tackle that kind of a
yeah,
B2C?
B1 can tackle that. B1 can have, because the user, it is an independent B2C kind of thing. It will have
Okay.
fantastic local reporting. We can customize it for one store.
Oh, beautiful. Okay.
And the beauty in B1 is all the database can anytime integrate it to the others. synchronously or asynchronously.
Okay.
But see, remember, when a business is happening in A point and B point, if they do 200 activities, all activities they don't want to know to each other, isn't it?
Right.
There are certain, I don't want how many customers have visited to your store. I only want
Right.
what is the invoice amount. I don't want even the customer name, location, invoice amount. That's it.
Okay.
Right? So let us discuss one more thing for today. So it is the billing document. So a billing document will have header and items only. There is no schedule item. So and billing is always created against the pair. Pair is one of the partner function in SAP. Right?
Right.
So and we can see multiple items, and we can in SAP one thing is very good, where you can have itemized billing. You're buying 10 items, but I have only 2 items available. I can bill for that, and the rest you can cancel it if you want. Item cancellation is possible. It is sometimes, right? Some customer wants 10 items, and 6 items I can deliver it tomorrow, and 4 items I'll get it within a week, but the customer may not be interested. Then what happens? Should not cancel the entire bill. We only have to cancel the
One item.
yeah. So this bill cannot be cancelled only at the bill level. If you say that cancel the bill, what happens? It will say it has already been delivered. We cannot cancel the bill at this moment. That means delivery is in process.
Yeah.
So you have to do a returnable reference to this for this item and referring to this pair. This pair sold to party and this pair shipped to party. You have to do a uh, written sales order on this sold to party, and you have to do a written shipping movement on this ship to party. Then that referred pair will accept it. Getting my point? An item cannot be cancelled just on the document, because though you cancel this, the delivery is already on. It will move. Cancellation request cannot be done because anytime there will be some rules and regulations. Cancellation cannot be done once the delivery has been. There will be service charges in cases of cancellation, isn't it? That means you will lose 30% of the amount, and 70% money will not be returned. That will be raised as a, what we do that? We'll raise an amount of on this bill. Which memo?
Credit.
Credit memo. We will issue a credit memo for the customer, so the next time he can adjust in the further, or he has to replace some other product for that cost. Right?
Yeah.
So for these kind of things, sometimes manual intervention also is required because it's out of the process. It generally doesn't happen. So immediately an email goes, a workflow has to be created for that kind of situation. So every person involved in this will know they can. And what companies does, they don't return this product. They will send it to the nearest warehouse.
Okay.
They will not return the product to the warehouse, because already, if suppose assume that it is come 100 kilometers away from your base location, and they cannot put that stock somewhere. What they have to do is, this excess stock is again put down to one of your warehouses wherever it is going. But it should show me in that storage location.
Yeah.
Right? It's a huge subject. Like once you think about billing, yeah, there are a lot of things like which so we'll discuss that. right? So about these items and all, we'll discuss tomorrow about the customization, what we have to do here. And yes, billing is a huge subject because the more you know, because many people by the time they learn billing, they lose interest in SD because they don't practice or they don't. Wow, it's the last topic. Okay, let me do it later. So you cannot do that. You get into the internals of it. If there are any, I want you to prepare well on this, and tomorrow we'll discuss in detail.
Oh.
Right, Murli, let us catch up tomorrow.
Ravi, just one thing, Ravi.
Yeah.
Okay, Ravi.
Yeah, tell me.
About the POD you were saying one day, no?
Proof of delivery. Yeah.
Yeah. So the proof of delivery, the only place where we control is the delivery item category, right?
Yes, yes. It is on the delivery item category.
Delivery item category.
Yeah. In
So
that you
is
have to
there
check
any
the proof
other
of
setting
delivery.
we have to do? Yeah. Any other settings we have to do apart from that?
Apart from that, at the customer also you should have the complete delivery option, and there is a POD in the document type also.
Document type. Which document type? Sales order?
Sales order. You have there will be a checkbox.
Oh, in sales order item.
Did you check that in the item categories? Did you check?
I checked in the delivery item category,
Okay.
but I didn't find anywhere in the sales actually.
No, in the item categories. If not in the sales document type, you will have it in the item category.
Okay, I'll check again.
The item category relevant to that because delivery item category is a reflection of sales item category.
Yes.
Right? There it should be relevant to this proof of delivery is POD has to be checked. So any error it has given? Because in
I think
warehouse,
it is not relevant. When I try to create the POD for that particular delivery,
what product it is?
it is a regular TAN product.
It's a HT product or did you check the middle master? Warehouse management?
What is there in that relevant?
Where the shipping point and everything and the delivery related stuff, anything is missing like transportation group, then proof of delivery will not come.
No, those are there.
You have checked the middle master?
Shipping point, route and all, everything is there.
No, it's not the route. It is proof of delivery is all relevant to the shipping, transportation and uh, also the warehouse management links. So there, if there is any, it is not. It is saying this product is not relevant to proof of delivery. Is that the error?
Right.
Right? It is saying it is
Right.
referring to a product.
Yes.
Then the issue is with the product master, with the middle master.
Oh, okay.
We have to set that because naturally most of the products he may not the ideas products he would have not configured for proof of delivery.
Okay.
That is only the option. So anyway, tomorrow I'll check it. We'll see that. Okay. Catch you back tomorrow.